Liam Neeson, the most talented Hollywood actor, who even in his 70 years is in demand in the profession, he does not stop filming, participating in new projects and delighting fans. Close friends of the star know that such efficiency is partly due to the promise that he once gave his former wife Natasha Richardson. The woman said that the actor should use the maximum of his strength and capabilities to make cinematic history. The story of Neeson and Richardson's relationship itself could be the plot for a movie. The actors met in 1993 when they were cast in a Broadway production. Liam immediately fell in love, but at that time he had no chance, as the colleague was married to producer Robert Fox. However, after some time, the couple's divorce did take place, and Natasha, free from commitment, admitted that she also feels sympathy. At the same time, even after her confession, Liam Neeson was in no hurry to make any serious confessions, and even more so to call Natasha to marry, because he considered himself a convinced bachelor. Before the affair with Richardson, he met with beautiful actresses Julia Roberts, Helen Mirren, Brooke Shields, but with none of them the matter never came to the wedding. Natasha gave me a new world I never dreamed of. We met when I was 40 and she was 29. She was married, but not happily. I was a confirmed bachelor. I didn't believe I was capable of becoming a family man, but a miracle happened, said Liam. The actor admitted that he decided to make Natasha an offer after she herself hinted at it, or rather, demanded it. The actress bluntly said that she was in love, but if and enter into a relationship, then only in serious and long. In the end, Liam and Natasha got married, which, according to the artist himself, was the best decision of his life. The wedding took place in 1994. In the same year, the actors starred in the movie Nell. Just 6 months after the release of the picture, Natasha gave birth to a son, Michael, and a year later the second child of the couple's son, Daniel. It's no secret that in Hollywood not so many star couples who manage to maintain passion and love for many years. It's largely a matter of competition between spouses. But Natasha and Liam did not affect it. It is obvious that Neeson's career was going uphill, and his wife's prospects were much less. During the marriage, the actor starred in the legendary Star Wars, Gangs of New York, Batman. Maybe his wife Anne would like to be more active in the movie, but it was obvious that the upbringing of children she put above their own ambitions. The family idyll was interrupted by an accident that occurred in 2009 during a trip to a ski resort in Quebec. On March 16th, Natasha went out on the beginner's slope, but did not wear a helmet, fell and hit her head. She did not seek medical attention immediately. The alarming symptoms appeared later. 2 hours after the incident, her condition began to deteriorate, and she was taken to the hospital in a coma. There it was found out that Richardson had a serious trauma, burst a vessel in the brain, and began bleeding. 2 days later, on ventilator, doctors told the victim's husband that the patient would never wake up again, so it was pointless to leave her hooked up to the machine. Then Liam Neeson had to undergo the most terrible procedure in his life to sign a consent to disconnect the beloved woman from the devices that support the vital functions of her body. At that time, Natasha was only 45 years old. Organs of the dead beloved actor ordered to donate for transplantation of the seriously ill. My wife died unexpectedly, but she brought me so much joy. I'm grateful to her for these 16 years. What I realized best: live and love every day as if it were your last day, because one day it really will be, Neeson wrote on his social media. After 2 days on a ventilator, doctors informed the victim's husband that the patient would never wake up again, so leaving her hooked up to the machine made no sense. Then Liam Neeson had to undergo the most terrible procedure in his life to sign a consent to disconnect the beloved woman from the devices that support the vital functions of her body. At that time, Natasha was only 45 years old. Organs of the dead beloved actor ordered to donate for transplantation of the seriously ill. My wife died unexpectedly, but she brought me so much joy. I'm grateful to her for these 16 years. What I realized best: live and love every day as if it were your last day, because one day it really will happen, Neeson wrote on his social networks. In 2009, the actor was 57 years old. Many of his peers have already experienced several failed marriages and continued to have relationships with other girls. Neeson, after the death of Natasha, withdrew into himself, focused on his children and work, and about going on dates again, did not even think to find a woman who would cause him the same emotions as his former spouse. It is simply impossible. In 2015, Liam supported his eldest son when he decided to take his mother's surname and become Michael Richardson, even though he also wants to become an actor. But he didn't do it to escape the fame and pressure of his father's last name. It's a tribute to his mother, Michael's grandmother and Natasha's mom, actress Vanessa Redgrave, revealed. In February 2022, Liam Neeson, during an interview with the show Sunrise, on another question from the host about his personal life, the actor said that for the first time in 13 years he liked a woman, but she is married. Her name and occupation the actor did not specify, but said that their meeting took place in Melbourne. Despite this, Neeson's fans rejoice. Their idol finally began to go out in the world, pay attention to other women, and, perhaps, will soon meet love. Liam Neeson's house used to be an old barn. There were no rooms provided, and those that were turned out to be very large. Therefore, the architects had to deal not only with the decoration of the building, but also completely redesign it and make new rooms. The living room area also houses the kitchen. All the walls in the barn were covered with white, slightly beige color. The floors were also made the same wooden. The ceilings were not done but left high barn ceilings. The designers left more stanchions, which they didn't even change. It gives you a sense of what the house used to be. In the center of the room is a large but simple sofa, laid out in a P shape. The sofa is monotonous light brown, but bright red cushions have been added for contrast. Next to the sofa are four identical coffee tables made of wood and leather, although they stand next to each other and should be unified. Each table has different objects in the center, a stack of books, candles, and all these items are symmetrically placed. There is complete symmetry throughout the house. The couch is in the center of the room. Things on the tables, lamps on the table, and even the doors. The kitchen is small, and is mostly a minibar, which it is. This is evidenced by the cocktail glasses and the bar counter. Liam, being an actor, has to keep himself in good shape. The sports room is the same as the others, light-colored walls and wooden floors. The exercise machines are next to each other to free up space. Next to the fitness equipment hang large height mirrors. The lights are the same as those used in the other room's regular chandeliers. Liam Neeson used to play soccer. It is in the soccer theme is made restroom. In the very center of the room is a tennis table. In the corner, there are cushioned bag chairs and a TV with everything you need. The room is made in the style of a teenage room of the 90s, but with elements of rustic style country. Minimal furniture and decorations. Decorations are figurines, stickers on the walls, and framed soccer uniforms. The only room that is done in a different style. We decided to make the bathtub in Art Nouveau style. The hallmark of this style is minimalism and sharp corners. The walls are paneled blue in color. The room itself is small, or rather, there are two rooms. In the first one there is a sink with care products, and in the second is the shower. The space surrounding the sink is black. There's a big square mirror above the sink and a photo from the shoot. That's all. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. All for now.